So, how been ya? Welcome to the Black Country Craftsman's YouTube channel. Today we are going to repair this badly damaged fiberglass electric meter cupboard. To complete this task you will need Mitre-Mate glue, a multi-tool with various blades, 2-part wood and body filler, an orbital sander, heat gun, a spare section of fiberglass panel, and white primer in a spray can. I've done some repairs over the years. This is what you call Mission Impossible, possibly. Let's have a go. Firstly, we'll be looking at gluing this section together with some Mitre-Mate glue. First of all, gluing the top bit and then the bottom bit. And lucky enough we've got the extra piece, otherwise this would be impossible to repair. Using a spirit level, making sure that we keep everything straight, as the door has to fit on this. Now the reason that we are even contemplating repairing this is it's quite simple to change that box if this power hadn't been attached. It's quite expensive to get the electric board in to take this out for us to change this, hence the reason I'm attempting to repair it. As I've said, this side is where the hinges attach from the door. It's critical everything is straight and in line. Right, what I've had to do, I've had to glue all the pieces together, all at the same time. And what I'm going to do is spray the activator on by holding that up against there at the same time to make sure when it sets level. Okay, we're all glued up. Relatively straight and square. Now we've got to start looking at building that section up there, which is going to take some doing. Now we've glued it, I've got a door on, and it does shut, but it is sticking out at the bottom there, so some alterations at the bottom will have to take place in that corner when we fill this before we start to spray. Right, now we've got the mammoth task of filling this big hole to strengthen all that area with, yes, you guessed it, 2-part filler. Now I'm using a 2-part wood filler as it's no different to car body filler, it's just a little bit thicker and a little bit coarser. It's just as strong, made from the same material, it's just not as smooth. So we're going to compact all of that inside with the cheaper filler. Applied the 2-part filler just on the inside, angled in, just to try and give it a little bit of strength. I'll have to come up with something that's going to block that off, as I can't fill that area full of 2-part filler, as it's too big. Another thing as well, the time of year that I'm doing this, it's very cold at the moment. Very handy to have a heat gun, as this filler reacts with the heat and it sets the hardener off. Otherwise the hardener, the filler would never go off in these temperatures without my heat gun. Using this spare door, what we am going to do, again using this multi-tool, is cut that out a little bit neater, and then using this old door, we can cut a section and implant it and stick it to the inside of the unit to then fill over. Using a multi-tool, straighten the edges out and cut a new piece to fit in the hole. What I've also done is skimmed a little bit off the bottom where it was binding a little bit. As I said, I think because that has been in a couple of pieces, it's moved slightly. So I've had to take a little bit off the bottom just to make sure it shuts properly before we continue with the repair. Next job is to put 2-part filler all up against that brick and around the outside and bed this piece here to shape for the repair, to bed it onto the 2-part filler and allow it set. Really build up the filler all around the edges. Then plant the new piece in and allow it all to set. Apply more filler over the completed area of the repair and allow it all to set. Okay, sanded the filler back. As you can see, there's a lot of indents in it. Planted it now. Go around all the outside with this finer filler, which is a car body filler, which is a lot smoother. Okay, inside. And all the outside has been filled. Sand all the areas back using an orbital sander, using 120, 240 and 320 grit sandpapers. And before spraying, gently sand it back with some 600 wet and dry. Completely cover all areas around and inside, particularly over the electric units, with some spare newspaper. When all areas are covered, gradually build up the coats of paint using car body primer. Mission Impossible completed. Okay, if you've enjoyed this video, smash us a like, drop us a comment below and we'll do our best to reply. And please click on subscribe as I do plan to put more videos on in the future. I'm the Black Country Craftsman. Don't forget to tell your muckers. Learning how to fix these problems yourself is cheaper than paying someone else to do it for you. Thanks for watching.